So here we are at IAAPA 2019, and I'm here with Scott from Rocky Mountain Construction. Scott, it's great to see you and have a chat here at RMC.
Yes.
So of course we've got the train here for IAAPA, which is a new roller coaster coming to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay for 2020. Before we talk a little bit about that, have you got a little bit of the history about Rocky Mountain Construction and how the company became what it is today?
Sure. So the owner of Rocky Mountain Construction, he started off at Silverwood, which is a local park in Idaho, and he worked on wooden roller coasters there for several years and saw a need for having a track that required less maintenance.
Yeah.
And so he teamed up with an engineer named Alan Schilke, and they developed this both the topper and the I-box track, and we've used those to do retracking on coasters, and it's taken off. People really enjoy it.
Definitely, taken off. Of course, back home being a UK-based theme park channel, you guys have got such a reputation back in the UK. Of course, we're not lucky enough yet to have a Rocky Mountain Construction coaster, but there's a lot of people out there and a lot of people watching this video that would love to see RMC, of course, come to a UK theme park in the future, and hopefully that's something that will happen. Now, of course, we've already mentioned it just and seen the train for it. IAAPA, I must say, I congratulate you on the design of the Zero car. It looks absolutely wonderful. Something very different with the colour scheme and straight out there. So with IAAPA, how are things progressing over on the site? Is everything going as planned so far?
Yeah, there's a lot of work left to be done, but we are getting close. We're within a few months being complete with the installation. So I think we've got about half of the track currently installed. We've got one big corner off of the drop hill left to design, and that's almost complete in-house back in Idaho. So hoping to wrap things up and get everything shipped out, and it's just getting it stood up and operating. So
definitely, and hopefully that'll be very successful for you guys moving forward. So we'll talk a little bit about my favourite RMC coaster, Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. I absolutely love that coaster. I went there for the first time last year to Cedar Point, and I was blown away with how impressive the structure is. And of course it was an RMC sort of replacement from Mean Streak, a former wooden coaster. You guys came in there and completely transformed the ride. Let's talk a little bit about the sort of process that goes from sort of transforming an existing wooden coaster into an RMC compared to maybe a ground up.
Sure. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll make a proposal to the park, and they'll approve of the ride layout. I'll go out and do a survey of all the existing footings on the structure. I'll hand that off to the engineer, and he'll place the ride in 3D space where he wants it relative to those footings. And after that, that's set in stone. So then we come through and detail out everything from the concrete up to the track, and hand those drawings off to our installation group, and they basically look at what is existing in the structure and how do we keep all of the existing and just add where we need to or subtract where we need to get to this point or this shape of structure. So it goes pretty quick. We've got a lot of algorithms that we use, just different drawing techniques that really speed up the process, and it's fairly quick, really.
Awesome, thank you very much. One final question then from me is about the single rail roller coasters that you guys produce. Something completely different out there in the theme park industry with those. I mean, where did, obviously you've got to be a little bit crazy to come up with some of the designs that you do in a good way. You do some fantastic designs all of the team at RMC. So how did the concept come around of let's try something completely different and go for a single rail roller coaster?
You know, I don't even know how it came about, but we brought the track to the show several years ago and got a lot of interest on it. The rides are a little bit smaller, so it really opens up to a different market, smaller parks. That product's more accessible to the smaller parks.
Yes.
Because the price point is a lot lower. But if you've been on one, the ride experience is fantastic. You're exposed on every side. It's just open, and it's very cool.
I look forward to one day getting to ride one. Unfortunately, I've not been lucky enough to try one yet. However, possibly a trip to Six Flags next year to go and ride the new one that you guys are building. But thank you very much for chatting with us, Scott.
Yep.
It's been a pleasure, and congratulations with all of your work so far. Like I say, Steel Vengeance is my #1 coaster. I couldn't recommend it enough. You guys need to get out there and give it a try. And of course, keep following Rocky Mountain Construction. We look forward to seeing where you guys go in the future. I'm really excited. I'm sure you guys are too.
Yes. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Scott.